Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This video I'm going to be making a press on set. I actually wore this set for Thanksgiving, so I did do both hands but only showed one in the video. I'm starting off with these 5xl Coffin nails from Enailcouture. I'll leave them linked in the description box along with everything else that I'm using, but I'm just going in and cutting them down a little bit below the number on the nail tip so that it has a nice straight edge to it. And then I also went in and filed around the cuticle area. That way it's a little bit thinner in that area and it'll just look more natural when I press them on. The first color that I'm going in with is from Born Pretty. This is the shade 02 from their nude jelly kit. I always use this color as my natural nail bed color, but I'm going to do 2 coats of that on the pinky and pointer, and then I'm also going to use it on the middle finger for my ombre. For my featured comment from my previous upload, I wanted to say thank you so much to Pretty Nikki for your comment on my previous video. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's been tuning into my videos. I know I've been pretty inconsistent, but I'm going to try to be more consistent going into the new year. So yeah, we'll see, but thanks. I'm also going to be using some colors from the Macart Brown Gel Polish set. I'll leave that linked in the description box. I did do another video with these last year sometime, I believe, so I can leave that linked in the cards. It was a nude cow print nail design, but they just have different shades of nude and brown in the set. I believe it's about 8 colors or so. So yeah, I'm using this one for my sweater nail design, which is going to be on the ring finger. I'm going to go in with 2 coats of this color as my base, and then of course I'll go back in and paint on the sweater nail design. I've been seeing a lot of plaid nail designs lately, so I decided to try it out. So I'm just going in with my base color, and I'm doing an ombre to plaid on this middle finger. So I'm going a little bit over halfway down the nail, and then I'm going to go in with the nude color at the base of the nail. But yeah, I typically would do nail foil or nail decals when doing the plaid nail design, just because I'm not the best at hand-drawn nail art, but I decided to test it out today. So yeah, starting off with my ombre base, and I'm using this Madam Glam ombre brush. I got this last year from their advent calendar, and I'm just going to go in and just kind of tap it and just pull it downwards a little bit, not applying too much pressure, and then you can kind of ombre it into the other color. I'm also going to flip the nail around and do it going back the other way after wiping off my brush. But yeah, this is super easy. I definitely love this method, and yeah, I'm going to go in and do 2 coats of that. On the thumb, I'm doing this dark brown color, so I'm just going to go in with 2 coats of that and make sure that I cure it in between each coat. So at this point, I'm just going in with the second coat of each color, but I did want to say for the middle finger, I'm going to go in with this nude, and I'm taking it a little bit further down the nail than I did originally, and then I'm taking the other color and just putting it more so towards the tip of the nail, not taking it as far down. And then I'm going to go in with the brush again and fade those colors together, and I think that this really helps it to look like a much more nice ombre. I kind of feel like you're never going to get a perfect ombre with gel polish in the way that you can with acrylic, but I do feel like this turned out pretty good, and I'll take it off of the nail stand at some point in the video. I think it's coming up soon, just so that I can see how it looks without the blue from the nail putty underneath it. So yeah, once I pull it off, you'll see that it fades really nicely. But yeah, I'm just going in and going back and forth, making sure that I wipe off my brush depending on which color I'm starting with, so that I'm not getting streaks of like the other color into the nude. But yeah, once I'm done, I'm just going to cure that in the lamp. For my sweater nail, which is the ring finger, I went in with some top coat before going in and drawing on the sweater nail design. I would say that this really wasn't necessary, and I wish that I didn't do this, so that the acrylic that I poured on top would kind of give a textured look to the base color as well, not just the design that I drew on, because I feel like it didn't really pop as much as it typically would. But yeah, or maybe if I would have gone in with matte top coat instead of regular glossy top coat, maybe it would have looked a little better. Overall, it still turned out nice, but I just don't think the sweater design was as noticeable. But yeah, here I am just taking the middle finger off of the nail stand so that I can see how the ombre looks, because the blue underneath kind of made it where I couldn't see it, but it definitely looks nice. Now I'm going to paint on my plaid design. So I'm starting off with this white gel liner and just doing a line going down the side of the nail. Not too thin, but also not too thick. This was a struggle for me, of course. I'm not the best at this, so I definitely went in and wiped it off and redid it several times. So yeah, I just showed me doing it once, but I just tried to get that line as straight as possible. And then once I had it how I wanted it, I grabbed the gel ombre brush and just kind of faded the top of it out so that it's not such a harsh line. So I still had to cure the other nails in the lamp, so I'm just grabbing the pinky and pointer off of the nail stand so that I can do the French tip design on those nails. I'm using this gold glitter color, which over the color that I have as the natural nail bed color, it looked more of like a pink glitter than gold, but I still thought that it was super cute. But yeah, depending on how the light hit it, it just kind of looked more of like a champagne color and then more of a pink color. But yeah, I'm going to go in and do that, and then I'm going to use a cleanup brush, which is really just a poly gel brush for me. And I'm going to go in and kind of clean out the bottom of the nail so that I can give that French tip look. I am going to go in with some bling over these nails, so I'm not too worried about how the French tip turns out. Jumping back to my plaid design, I'm going in with the same color that I have on the thumb as an accent color for my plaid. So I'm just putting a thin line on either side of the white line, and then I'm going to do some thicker lines with that same shade at the tip of the nail and then a little ways down. Before I cure that nail in the lamp, I'm making sure that I go back in with the ombre brush to fade those colors out so that I don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go in with the gold glitter color as well, which I think I did one line going horizontally and then one going diagonally. I can't remember, but we'll see. And then once I have that how I want it, I'll make sure that's faded out as well and cure that in the lamp. Jumping onto the sweater nail, I'm just going to go in and do the classic like sweater nail design. So it's somewhat of an S shape, which I did mine a little bit more boxy, going down the center of the nail. And then I just added some dots and some lines on either side of the nail. I feel like this is kind of hard to see, so I'll speed it up. But yeah, I think I've done a sweater nail video before, so I'll leave that linked in the cards. I showed a few different methods of doing sweater nails. So yeah. Once I'm done drawing on my sweater nail design, I'm just going to go in and pour some clear acrylic over it. Then I'm going to cure that nail in the lamp and then brush off any extra acrylic. The last thing I'm going to do is add some rhinestones. So I'm using some bling that I got from Aliexpress. I'm using some gold rhinestones. So yeah, I'll leave that link in the description box, but I'm just going to go in and apply those using the McCart Nail Rhinestone Gel. And I'm going to go in and do this like the necklace type bling application, going around the natural nail bed color, and then I just put a bigger stone in the center. And then on the pointer finger, I'm going to do something similar, but I'm not going to put it going all the way around the cuticle area. I'm just going to do it along the sides and then add a few more bigger stones down the center of the nail. Once I finished applying the bling, I went in and top coated the nails and I applied them using some McCart nail glue. I prepped my nails before applying them by going in with some dehydrator, and of course I felt the shine off of them before that. So yeah, this is how it turned out. I absolutely love this set. I got a ton of compliments, a ton of questions about how I function with long nails, which it's been a while since I've worn long nails, so they were actually a bit much for me. I went in and cut them down after about a day and a half or so, and that's how this looked. So yeah, it was still super cute even cut down, just couldn't see the plaid design. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of this design. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.